Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. They are starting to roll in. Ladies and gentlemen, our first race win from the 2023 season actually came in before Bristol, maybe even before Kansas, I can't remember. It was such a busy couple of weeks there, but being as I am now done with my races for the season, after going to not one, by the way, cool pin for Kansas this year, but two... That was the Indy... Oh, wait, no. And 3 races all within, I think, a month of each other or very close to it. Yes, we are finally going to slow things down a smidge. So, let's take a look. This is going to be Martin Truex Jr.'s Clash win from this season. This is his first next-gen raced version. He is one of the last... I shouldn't say one of the last. It seems like one of the last to get a raced version in the next-gen car. After some winners this year, mixed with Shane Van Gisbergen. We also had Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse add their names to the raced versions with the next-gen car. Ryan Blaney technically for points races, but he did have an all-star win last year, so that one was made. And then Brad Keselowski had a dual win made last year as well. So only guys so far that I can think of in the main teams that haven't had a race win made are Eric Almirola, and that's mostly due to the dual win not being made. And I believe on the Chevy side, we were looking at the colleague guys. The colleague team hasn't had any made. Obviously, Rick Ware hasn't had any made. Corey LaJoie hasn't had any made. But just about every other team has had one made. 34 did, 38 won't. But, I mean, really, there's a lot of cars available for the raced wins in just the last 2 seasons. So, very cool. But... without further ado, we've been on this for a minute. Let's jump in. So this is the new box for 2023. Guys, it's back. We can stack our boxes again. I am so happy to see this box. Now, the downside is we did not get to see the cool artwork. I'll show you that on an ARC as soon as I get one in. But we got number 19, Bass Pro Shops Clash Win, one of 255. This is the standard Elite box. There is this, like standard finish, but there's no render picture anywhere. So literally, this is the only differentiating sticker. And everything else is just standard for the Elite. So yes, it is. This will look the same whether it's raced win, not raced win. Like there's no difference on the Elite side. An Elite box is an Elite box is an Elite box. They're all the same, except for, of course, like I said, this and depending on if you have a special finish, that. Okay, so that's what that is. So let's move that box out of the way and take a look at what comes with it. So I, of course, naturally like to pick up some fun stuff, so I picked up the Busch Light Clash Pin for this year's race when Martin Truex did win that. So we got this year's Clash Pin. These are, if they're not available on the website, they will be. I have a few of those, a few Daytona 500s, I wanted to say, a couple of Phoenix, a couple of Dovers, just a couple of different races from earlier in the season. We also do have a new artwork on the race win card, so a little different looking. Martin Truex Jr. Busch Light Clash Win at the Coliseum, February 5th, 2023. On to the back, we've got an hour and 43 minutes on the race. Started second on the night, 150 laps, 16 cautions, and they didn't count any of the cautions. 16, oh my gosh. He led 25 laps and won by 0.7 seconds. So yes, that's our new artwork for the race win cards for this year. And then we do have a very cool new race win sticker, NASCAR 75th anniversary race win sticker. So you can see we've got the diamond here in the middle. See the NASCAR logo kind of outlined around the back. This is a really cool win sticker. I am glad that they did this, and I think they need to do this for all 3 series, or not all 3 series. This needs to be their race win sticker going forward. Maybe not this part in the middle, but this outline with the red and the yellow and the blue, I love that outline. I want more of that. So that would be really, really cool. But yeah, really cool race win sticker. But now let's go ahead and get on to the car, because the car is really, really neat. This is going to be a longer video because I am going to slowly grog through it because this thing is cool. First things first, let's start on the left side. We do have black rims on this car. You can see the left front has a little bit of a mark right here. You can see they kind of, it was a Clash. Everything got beat up. We all know that. Goodyear lettering is kind of rubbed up. You can see a lot of wheel marks on the left side. Look at that. Look at how many guys were getting into the door of the car on their outside. Like just a ton of marks there. I love this paint scheme, by the way, the silver, and then you can see the silver outline on the car here. This is the True Timber camo look, the same thing that was on Noah Gragson's car, which always looks so good. Now you just expand it to a much larger portion of the car. Looks really good. I'm gonna tell you right now, with the playoff banner in yellow, and then they actually added a little bit more of the yellow accent here. It looks really, really good. So there is this paint scheme looks really solid. We got Bass Pro Shops Club. We got Tracker ATVs and boats. We got Reese's Fine Food. We got True Timber Camo. There it is. I knew True Timber was on here. We got TRD down here, and like I said, you can see all the camo, and then you see all the wheel marks that are all scuffing up the rocker box there. We got our ethanol ring there. This is kind of cool, though. I don't know if they did this in the past. Let me look. Oh, I guess they did. But you can see down there on the inside of the sticker, they kind of actually have the gray part, not just leaving it solid green. So it is, I don't know how long they've been doing that. Maybe they've always done it. I've never noticed it, but I always noticed before it used to like just be solid green. So kind of cool to have that color change. Here you see the correct spoiler heights. That's right. The spoilers have been corrected. So correct spoiler height there. You can see these little notches right here on the sides. Those are legit. I didn't know that until you get a chance to get up close to one of these cars at the racetrack. But yes, these notches are on the spoilers. So very cool that they have not just the correct height of the spoiler, but they actually fixed it and put the right notches in. So I'm glad they did that. That I am very appreciative of. I know it took them a while to finally get it fixed, but when they fixed it right. That's what I really like. We do have roof flaps popping open there. DIN is 233. You can see here, well, maybe you can't see. Let's see. You want to pop open? Oh, it makes me nervous. The spoiler makes me nervous to have to try and pop the deck lid open. This is one of the downsides to this next-gen car, I would say. There it goes. You can see it looks like a little bit of glue that they used to hold on the spoiler. Must have held the trunk down here. Yep, you can see a couple of spots where that trunk is having issues. But the good news is nobody sees that. That's all tucked down inside. So once you open it once, it's fine. But that deck lid does pop open. The fuel cell's there. And yeah, you can see the stuff that holds that spoiler on. So pop it right down. Nobody knows. All right, over here to the right side. This is where the stuff gets kind of fun. So the right side tire's rubbed up. You can see some mark from the wall there. Tire mark here on the left rear. Rocker box has some more marks on it as well. We got a small donut mark here on the front door, on the number there, and then you have another mark right here on the front. You can actually see where the body panel is bent in a little bit. You see the right side window, which I don't think they should be running on short tracks. I know they did it just to like lessen the advantage of what guys were doing to try and like make that right side window not let air come in, but personally I just think that that's silly. I think the idea of putting them on a short track and then just boxing them in this little heat box is silly. I mean, at the end of the day, pull the window out and yeah, figure it out. But here you see the right front, all the Goodyear lettering rubbed off of it, so it is just a plain black rim. You can see actually where he hit the wall or scrubbed the wall and rubbed the whole amount of wrap off, and then you can see some scrapes here all along the fender on the front there. Here on the nose, you can see, again, the same situation. More marks and more scrapes, so you can see some tire rubs there. Got our carbon fiber splitter. Let's go actually down here and take a look at the nose. Here you see the grill opening, and then the two openings on each side for brake ducts. You can see the Toyota Camry front end here. A little bit of marking down here, but not too bad. You do have, like I said, the carbon fiber on the splitter. So that's what that decaling looks like. And then, oops. That looks kind of cool. Wow, look at that. Looks like it's like, this could be an album cover. Anyway, tripod tipped over. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, though, and see what we got for the new engine detail for this year. Under the hood, it's everything the same as last year. Nothing changed, really. Here you can see the hood vents. You can see, actually, the Toyota hood vents on the hood have changed. They're longer. They go all the way to the top, but they're still using last year's design, which was just these small little boxes down here. So I'm not sure if they're going to update this part of it, where these boxes are supposed to be bigger and kind of stretch all the way up here. That'll be a question, I guess, probably worth asking Lionel if that's something they're going to change, and then how soon they would look at changing that, because chances are there's going to be another change next year. You got the red valve covers there, though. Here's the air filter box as well. And yeah, like I said, the air box there, that's all you can really see. Underneath, you can see we got DIN number 233, and then that's it for the diffuser, but it does have the functioning or bouncy rear suspension, posable front wheels, and a little bit of bouncy front suspension, but it's a lot stiffer in the front. So yeah, overall though, it's a really, really solid car. I really like, again, I love putting the pins with these, but really glad that he was finally able to get that win. I love this paint scheme, so thank goodness he's won multiple times in this scheme, because I think it looks really good. So it definitely I wouldn't say a must-have because it wasn't a points race, but of his wins from this year, this one's probably going to have one of the best amount of race detail because his other races, he's been really boring when he won. So this one might be worth having just from the race detail standpoint. But anyway, guys, that'll pretty much wrap up this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, turn on the bell and subscribe for more Diecast content. Other than that, though, this will wrap it up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Race Craze, and we will see you in the next Diecast review.